Hello everyone, happy Saturday. Welcome to Ellie and Imel Talk Show. Here in Minnesota, I don't know if a lot of you have noticed, like the spring is coming on, the weather was perfect today. That's what Minnesotans would say. Compared to people that are coming from like warmer areas, it's not quite there for them yet. But for me, I guess I'm officially becoming a Minnesotan. So the weather was perfect. It was sunny, it was beautiful, and it's definitely a good day to have this awareness that we're going to talk about today. Our special guest, if you guys remember an interview we did about a year ago, we brought her on and she came and gave us like more information about endometriosis and the awareness and all the stuff that she is doing behind it. So now guess what? We have her back on again, and she's going to give us an update on where she's at with her cause and how far it has reached so far. Last week we did a campaign shoot. So this was one of the shoots that she does every year, and I was the creative director, so which I'm very honored and very excited to take part in. But it was a phenomenal shoot, so you'll be able to see the pictures and the images. We're going to share them so that you guys see the progress and the updates and the things that she is doing. Like I said, this girl is doing amazing things, you know. When we start off from our childhood, we were just kids, like kids with hobbies, you know. We didn't, nobody would have ever thought that, you know, we would go this far to our career. Like, it's literally a career. It's not a hobby anymore. This endometriosis cause that she is doing is changing lives, okay? Not just Africa, here in the United States as well. So she brought on some people that told her stories, and also still pushing out the awareness, you know? And that's the lesson we can learn from this girl is pushing, keep pushing and keep telling your story. So with her being one of the million and one of the people that was diagnosed with the disease or the condition, she is brave enough to come out and tell her story, something she held in for so long, for so many years, because in our African community, we lack opening up about our situations. But the beauty behind it is once you open up, more people will start to come out. They'll start to be inspired. They'll start to feel confident to tell their story and share their situation. And that's where an awareness is full-blown grown. And eventually, it will lead to the point where it could be scientists, they could look into it, so there could be a cure for it to start making these changes for these women. So I am very proud of Fatou Jome. We have her here right now in the studio, so we're going to go ahead and carry on. She's going to tell us everything you need to know about endometriosis. So, Fatou.
Hi.
How are you?
I am good. How about yourself?
Year later, welcome back.
Oh my God, I know. I am here again.
So let's start off. I know probably we have a lot of new audience that are just joining in. So let our audience know who you are and a little bit about your cause.
Hi everybody. I am so honored to be here one more time. Like, I just want to say a big thank you to you and your team for having me back to your show. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Fatou Jome. I am the founder and the CEO of Let's Fight Endo. Let's Fight Endo is an organization that was formed in 2018. I actually have this idea for a very long time, but in 2018 is when I registered the cause here in the US and also back in Gambia in Africa. So Let's Fight Endo. Endo is short for endometriosis. So we are helping women in Africa who are suffering from endometriosis and don't have proper treatment, don't have proper medication, and most of them don't even know what's going on with their body. So there's so many women in Africa who are suffering from menstrual pain, and they might think that it's just a menstrual pain, and it's maybe worse than that. So that's what Let's Fight Endo comes and educate the women of Africa, say, hey, there's a disease called endometriosis out there that you might be suffering from and you have no clue. And not just in Africa, but I'm saying here in America too, because there's so many women, like so many people out here in America that don't even know what endometriosis is. Like, there was so many people at the campaign shoot this past Sunday, and most people are like, what's endometriosis, you know? So that's why I formed this organization to educate the general public about the disease and also to help the women back in Africa as well.
We're so proud of you. Such a really young awareness in 4 years. Look at how far you've made it so far.
Yes.
And already reached out to tons of people already. So tell us a little bit about what inspired you. What is the creativity behind the awareness? What inspired you to really push on this awareness?
What's really inspiring me is because I am a victim myself. I've been suffering from stomach pain for a very long time, like since high school. When I started seeing my menstrual cycle, next thing you know, I started having really bad pain, and I couldn't figure out what was going on. I was like, okay, what's going on with me? What's going on with my body? So I keep going in and out of the hospital for so many years, and I still couldn't find any answers. And finally, my doctor was able to diagnose me with endometriosis like 8 years later. So this inspired me to share my story and also to help other women out there so that they don't have to wait 8 years to be diagnosed, because the longer you wait, the more the endometriosis can damage your body. You know, like if you know sooner, then you know how to manage the pain, you know how to go around it, to work with your doctors, and also to find a better treatment that works for you. So being a victim of endometriosis, being 1 in 10 women that's suffering from endometriosis, really inspired me to share my story and also to form this organization to help women in Africa and also to educate people out there who doesn't know about endometriosis.
You know, if you didn't brought this out, I would have never knew.
You're not the only one.
You
like
know?
imagine when we did the first photo shoot, and you asked me about it. Other models also like, what's that? And everybody was just on their phone Googling, trying to find out what endometriosis is. Like it's not a lot of people that know about it.
Wow.
And
if it wasn't for you, I would not have known. Like now I'm fully aware. I'm more aware.
Yeah.
Even on our first interview too, I still wasn't quite there. I couldn't even pronounce the word endometriosis. So now I can say it, you know?
I couldn't even pronounce it myself. I was like, wait a minute, what? I have a disease that I cannot even pronounce? Like, what's endo what? So that's why we make it short for everybody who doesn't know how to pronounce endometriosis. Yeah. We always just say endo for short. Yeah.
And now everybody knows it. So when they hear endo, they know what it is.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So that's huge. So what is the mission behind it?
The mission behind it is to help find a cure, to help collaborate with researchers out there to help us find a cure for endometriosis, and also to educate men and women and mothers and young women about about the disease, because I feel like everybody needs to know. So our mission is to educate the woman to know what's going on with their body. Our mission is also educate the spouse who have a wife who don't know or have no clue what their wife is dealing with.
Get on board if your husband.
To educate them to know how to go about with the disease, how to support their wife, and also to help the woman with treatment. And also, you know, in Gambia, they have a laparoscopic surgery there recently. I heard that they now have a clinic that perform the laparoscopic. So our mission also to help pay for those fees for the woman to get diagnosed, because most women in Africa, they are less fortunate. You know, even to have something to eat is difficult sometimes. Imagine spending thousands of dollars on a surgery, and you rather say, you know what, I got to put this in my school tuition, or I rather put this on food on the table than to take the money and go cure myself. So we are coming together as Let's Fight Endo to help those women, help them find a better treatment, help them find a doctor that will take them seriously, and also help them understand their condition better. So that's our mission as a
So now you guys probably understand why even the financial part too as well, like this is going to help people. This is actually a real cause helping people. So visit the website, letsfightendo.org, and donate, okay?
Yes.
Donate to help this girl, because she is now the platform. She is the face of pushing this awareness out. And those that comes to her and reach out to her will be able to benefit from this cause as well. So make sure you donate, okay? Support your sisters, because when you have one person that is making the change, like pretty much the burden is all on her. So all you have to do is just donate. That's it.
Exactly.
And then you're pretty much inputting your share as well, you know, because I know that a lot of people out there, you know, we want to help Africa, we want to help people, but a lot of times we don't know how to help. So your donation is part of the help. You're also contributing to the cost as well. So we're very proud. So make sure you visit the website and donate on there. Now, I know you already answered, like, as far as the changes and what are the changes you expect, so you kind of already gave that answer to our audience. What can we expect in the 2 to 5 years from now?
Oh my God, 2 to 5 years from now, I'm just hoping that like the organization is definitely strong enough that we can able to take women from Africa to America, have them travel outside.
I could picture your corporate with all your workers.
Like have all my, pretty much, because right
Yeah.
now, even though like it's only been a year, right now I have about 6 people on my team back home in Gambia who are working
Wow.
endless, tirelessly, all the time, 24/7, put it in overtime, just making sure that the Let's Fight Endo organization is going as planned. So hopefully by 2 years from now, we will have our office set here. We will have my team from Gambia traveling back and forth from Gambia to here, helping women, and also, you know, being a role model to everybody out there that that look up to us. Because right now in Gambia, we have like so many people that sharing their story, like, hey, I'm dealing with this. How can you help me? So just like Numal said, if you guys can donate, like donate and support, it will make it easy for us to help this woman. It will make it easy for us to help the women who are dependent on us. Because like I said, I wish I was rich. Like if I was rich today, like none of those women, exactly, none of those women would have to even cry.
So be
or
a part
even,
of the solution.
Exactly, be
Yeah.
part of the solution and help us. But 2 years from now, I'm just hoping that everything will be set. We will have our office here. My team will be traveling back and forth. I will have maybe like hopefully 20 employees under me that will help run the organization.
Girl, I believe in you, and I believe in your vision, and everything you just said. Words could be manifest to life.
Yes.
Okay. So as long as what comes out of your mouth, you put it into action, I believe it will happen. So in 2 to 5 years, okay, we got to keep supporting this girl, and so that we can continue to make those change, especially in Africa and many other women around the world that needs more educational of the awareness. So now we're kind of coming towards the end of the live stream. So one thing I always ask everybody, what message would you like to share that can inspire others, especially those that look up to you?
The message I would like to share to everybody, it's like, first of all, you are not alone. If you have the condition, you are definitely not alone. Just keep fighting and talk to your doctor. If you are experiencing a very severe pain and you think that, oh my God, this is just a menstrual pain and it's been going on for too long, don't take it lightly. See your doctor. Talk to your doctor. Find a doctor that will take you seriously, because most doctors will say, oh my God, it's nothing, it's just a menstrual cramp. No, it's not. It might be maybe worse than menstrual cramp. And if you have endometriosis and you did not take it seriously, it grows. It can go from stage 1 all the way to stage 4. Now, if you get to stage 4, it might be difficult for you to conceive. It might be difficult for you to live your daily life. Even right now, as me personally, it's hard for me to get up in the morning sometimes. It's hard for me to go around my day. It's hard for me to do things that I want to do, because sometimes when the pain hits, I just stay home all day. Like maybe I can be there for like 3 days and not even able to do anything. So what I'm telling you right now, please, please find a doctor that will take you seriously. Have a good support system around you. If you are married, talk to your spouse. Be a supportive husband. Be there for your wife. If you are a mother and your daughter is going through menstrual cycle and also, going through menstrual pain, talk to her, find out what's going on. It might not be just, like a pain. It might be something worse. So please, and also follow us on Instagram, Let's Fight Endo. And just like Numal said, go to letsfightendo.org, donate, because we need your support, we need your help so that we can help other women out there. Now, come March 6th, we are having an event in the Gambia.
Yes, tell us about that. I almost forgot about the event.
Yes. So March 6th, March is endometriosis month. So March is where everybody comes out, wear yellow, and, just support the cause. Like, just like, breast cancer month, you have everybody out wearing pink. So March is endometriosis month. So in Gambia, we're having the Walk for Endo for the very first time. It's going to be March 6th. So we're encouraging everybody to come out. So I have so many people here that donate. I have people that donate, pain medicine, people that donate pads, all that stuff. So all that products that people donate, we're going to take that to Africa and we're going to give it away to those women who are suffering from endometriosis.
Wow.
So March 6th, is the Work for Endo in the Gambia, and we are giving away free masks to make sure people stay safe because of the COVID.
Yeah.
The work was originally going to be March 20th, but because of the lockdown in the Gambia, we pushed it sooner to March 6th. So we have so many people that donated, you know. So if you are watching this and you want to help and you don't know how to help, feel free to contact me. You can donate pads, medication, ibuprofen, Tylenol, or prenatal vitamins. Anything that you can think of that you know that it will help a woman who is suffering from endometriosis, we will take it from you. Like heating pads, you know. Most women need heating pads.
Heating pads, very important.
Yeah, or hot water bottles, those hot water bottles as well, too. So if you can donate that, that would be awesome. So I'm traveling to Africa next week, and I'm taking all that stuff with me. So please help us make it easy for the organization so we can support this women in Africa who are suffering from endometriosis.
Amen.
So March 6th, March is Endo month. I want everybody to wear yellow.
We're going to be watching live.
Wear yellow.
Girl. If you have a virtual show going on, make sure you let us know so we can go ahead and keep our audience up to date with it.
Yeah.
So the fact that it's going to be in Gambia, like last year you had it here.
Last year we had it here, but then because of the pandemic, so we were forced to cancel the event. So we have sponsors ready, we have everything going on, but then because of the COVID, we're just going so crazy, we decided to cancel the event. So this year I was like, hey, I think I should just have the work in Gambia. So
that's a smart move.
Yeah, call my team. Everybody was like, all right, this is a good idea. Let's do it. So that's my main mission of going to Gambia this year, is to go do the Let's Fight Endo work. And it's so funny, right? When we start doing this Let's Fight Endo campaign for the walk in March, so my team was doing interviews in the radio, television. There was so many people that called in that say, oh my God, my wife is going through it. Oh my God, my daughter is going through this. Can I talk to you? And what can we do? You understand?
Yeah.
So it's like, before was last year, 2019, right? We didn't have a lot of women that came out and say, I'm suffering from this. Because we all know in Africa, it's a taboo to talk about whatever condition you are going through. You know, we are always raised to be quiet about whatever happens to you. Just keep it in the family. Don't let people know about it. But now it's 2021. We need to break the silence. We need to speak up. We need to talk to other people, because if you don't, you're going to die in silence.
Amen.
You understand what I'm saying? So now seeing those women calling and husbands calling and say, hey, my wife is going through this, my daughter is going through this, I was like, wow, this is good, you know? So we've come a long way from 2019 to 2021. We have a lot of supporters, we have a lot of people donating, and we have a lot of women who's coming forward to share their stories. So please make it easy for us, help us fight endo by donating to the cause. Go to www.letsfightendo.org and help us fight endometriosis, because together we can do this.
Do it. Yes. I'm so glad you mentioned that part. I'm really glad you did.
Yeah.
So break the silence, all right?
Break the silence.
Anyway, thank you so much for watching, everyone. It was honor and a pleasure to talk about these things with you guys. So please share it, share this message. You know, like she mentioned, many people start calling her as soon as she brought this awareness up. And, you know, let's respect the fact that, you know, she is working really hard to make this change. So the only thing we need is just that little help that you can do, you know, whether it's you're able to donate money, or you're able to share, or you're able to, you know, just spread the word of mouth, whichever way it works. So, all right, that's going to be the end of our interview here. Thank you so much, Fatou, for coming on. So make sure you follow her on Instagram, YouTube, and
Facebook.
It's
all Let's Fight Endo. Instagram, Let's Fight Endo. Twitter, Let's Fight Endo. The handle is the same. So follow us and please share, just like Namal said. So I just want to say a big thank you to Namal, because she has been there from us from day one. Like, she also sponsored the work in Gambia, like her newbie collection line, did a fashion show last year, and also she donated some part of that to the Let's Fight Endo.
We still have more donation coming
she
for
played
her.
a big part in Let's Fight Endo. So we just want to say thank you, and
this
we
is
love
a huge
you.
partnership for us too as well. You know, we want to have a solid cause that we can support every year. So
thank you.
This is all for her. So thank you, and everyone, and make sure you share and have a wonderful night.